Serengeti, so we're somewhere around here. Going toward a little bit toward the border of Ngorongoro.
Yeah.
We were around here, the camp, and we drove back.
African lions are the most social of all of the big cats and live together in groups or prides, which are family units that may include up to 3 males, a dozen or so females, and their young. All of a pride's lionesses are related, and female cubs typically stay within the group as they age, whereas male cubs must venture out on their own once they reach maturity. This was such an amazing and beautiful scene to come across, which took us days to find. A pride of 2 beautiful female lions nurturing their young in their natural environment, completely secluded. Female lions tend to do most of the hunting and work cooperatively to bring down prey. Male lions mainly defend the pride's territory. However, they may be needed in a hunt when they're required to take down prey that's too large for the females to do on their own, such as this Cape buffalo. This was a very long, hard and challenging chase for the 3 females to take down. And I didn't see any of the males around, but I'm sure they stepped in to take any spoils of the victory. It's not an easy thing to see, but it is the circle of life. These beautiful regal males that you see chilling here could have recently been chased out of the pride and have now formed their own bachelor group for the time being. This is why all male lions have to hunt, because they can be forced to feed themselves. Right now they're most likely conserving their energy, as most of the hunting takes place in the early mornings or evenings.
So what he's probably smelling there is her urine. And they can pick up from the urine as well, because when in heat, the females need different hormones.
Here I am in the Serengeti, all day tracking footprints, movement, and any noise we might be lucky enough to hear. So after a long while, we come across this incredible scene. It was a pride of loud, hackling hyenas that were communicating to one another with great excitement. Both the hyenas and scavenger birds were patiently waiting nearby for the opportunity to steal some fresh meat. I suddenly saw this massive male lion that had just killed a zebra and had began dragging it into the bushes to hide it from the hungry onlookers. Moments later, the lion leaves the safety of his food to get some much-needed water. But as he's gone, the the hyenas chance it and quickly run into the bushes to eat some of the food. The lion hears this and then returns to continue eating and protecting his hard-earned meal. What's sad and tragic about this lion is that he's injured. He got caught in a snare that was most likely put down by farmers or poachers, and I was told he'd been living with it in his body, in his back legs, for over 3 months. Rangers and conservationists had been trying to track him down so that they could sedate him and get the snare out. So as we returned, we quickly reported his whereabouts, and I was hoping that they were able to reach him. There are only about 34,000 lions left in Africa, which is about half of the number that existed 30 years ago. About 70% of these animals live in just 10 regions of the continent, mostly in southern and eastern Africa. The main threat to lions are loss of habitat, hunting, poisoning, poaching, and worst of all is canned hunting. That's the breeding of predators, which must stop. Whether as a hunter or tourist visitor, we need to stop supporting the operators that offer canned hunts and activities that use predators for commercial exploitation. If you're thinking of volunteering in Africa, please educate yourself to find one of the few recognized sanctuaries that are doing good work. To find out more about what's really happening with lions, a vital documentary that I highly recommend is Blood Lions. I've also listed a few other non-profit organisations.